Have Real Madrid finally found the solution to their midfield problems? It has been revealed the 4 players who Real Madrid are keeping an eye on to strengthen their midfield. As we all know, Real Madrid have lost 2 legends of the game and of the club in back-to-back seasons. That is Luka Modric and Toni Kroos. And replacing those 2 players is an almost impossible task because those 2 players only come once in a generation. So Real Madrid is looking into the transfer market to ease this transition into life without Kroos and Modric. The 4 targets Real Madrid are keeping an eye on are Rodri of Man City, Alexis McAllister of Liverpool, Nico Varela of Inter, and lastly but not least, the most unlikely one in my opinion, Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea. We'll start off with Rodri. Rodri has a contract up until 2027, and it has been reported that he is being heavily monitored by Real Madrid to see how he progresses following his ACL injury. If he regains his Ballon d'Or winning form, then they will go all out for him in the next season. It has been thrown around the possibility of Real Madrid submitting a bid in the last days of the transfer window. However, if they do submit a bid, it would have to be in the region of 100 million because anything below that, Man City will definitely not accept. We will see how this transfer saga plays out. I don't believe that Real Madrid should go for Rodri due to his age, due to that massive injury he suffered, and because of the type of player he is. I don't see him fitting into this Xabi Alonso system. Now let's look into Alexis McAllister. To say that Real Madrid and Liverpool's relationship isn't the best is an understatement. Liverpool feel as though their players are getting stolen by Real Madrid and lured away, so much so that they feel like they need to get revenge on us for taking Trent, for trying to take Konate. So attempting to sign Alexis McAllister when he has 3 years remaining on his contract, I see it as almost impossible. Liverpool will do whatever they can to not let another player go to Real Madrid. Alexis is a world-class player, and having him in our midfield will just bolster us and give us that much needed presence. Next up is Nico Varela. Nico Varela has a contract with Inter up until 2029, so any deal looks very unlikely and very expensive. They value him very highly, and in my opinion, I don't believe any offer under 150 million will be convincing enough for Inter to part ways. Varela is a very good player, a level below Alexis McAllister, but still a very, very good player. And lastly, going on to my personal favorite, Enzo Fernandez. I would love to see Enzo Fernandez at Real Madrid, but Chelsea will almost definitely not part ways with him. They will be demanding more than 150 million, and we just don't have that kind of money to splash. Maybe if Rodrigo was to go, and maybe if we could offload a few more players, Dani Ceballos, maybe terminate Alava's contract, but I still see it very unlikely. Enzo Fernandez is one of the best midfielders in the world. He is the current world champion for club and country. He has shown that he is worth every penny with his performances in the Club World Cup with Chelsea and in the World Cup with Argentina. Chelsea see him as basically untouchable. And of these 4 options that are mentioned with Real Madrid, I still believe one is being left out, and that is Angelo Stiller of Stuttgart. The German was heavily linked with us in the beginning of the transfer window, and it seemed like Real Madrid were willing to get close to Stuttgart's asking price. However, nothing materialized. And it seems as of right now, there hasn't been any updates and talks have stalled. However, I believe that he will be a very good option, considering that all of these players I mentioned are going to be at least 100 million. And the good thing about Angelo Stiller is that Xabi Alonso is said to be a fan of him. He's relatively young, he's had impressive numbers last season, and he will be considerably cheaper compared to the other options. The rumored price is around 40 million euros, and I think it's not a bad deal to consider. But let me know down below, who should Real Madrid go for? Rodri, Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister, Nico Varela, or Angelo Stiller? I'll be looking forward to reading your comments. Hala Madrid!